Okay, the last one would be the standard deviation and the variance. Sige. So the standard deviation, it is one of the best calculation or measure of dispersion. It is represented by the Greek letter sigma. It is always calculated from the arithmetic mean, median, and mode. And while looking at the earlier measures na ginamit natin, marami kasing demerit yung mga bagay na yun. For example, yung range. We are going to consider only two data and neglect all the others. And then, quartile deviation, we considers only 50% of the item and ignores the other 50% of item in the series. Current person observing all these things has been on most nag-isip siya, ano ba yung more scientific formula in calculating or measuring dispersion? So, nabuo si standard deviation. So, for the formula of standard deviation, we have two formula. One formula for population and one for sample. Okay? So, to better understand this, let's try some problem. All right. So first is the standard deviation for ungrouped data. Imagine that we have this temperature in our home that since that we have a given that we have a 3 HP air condition. So we have 10 data. 5, 9, 3, 2, 7, 9, 8, 2, 2. These are our data. This is a sample data. That's why we are going to use the formula S is equals to square root of summation of x minus x bar squared over n minus 1. Anong difference? Bakit si population n lang, bakit si sample n minus 1? That is what we call the Bessel's correction. We are just removing the biases on our sample data. All right. So what we are going to do is write all our value as x. So it's 5, 9, 3, 2, 7, 9, 8, 2, 2, and 3. Then get the x bar or the mean. To get the mean, we already discussed this one. You have to add all the values and divide it the number of data value. So the total is 50 and there are 10 data value. The answer of our x bar is 5 or our mean. The next formula is x minus x bar. So what we're going to do is get the difference of the value to our mean. So that's 5 minus 5, 9 minus 5, 3 minus 5, and so on and so forth. Okay? So before I continue, let me just drink water. All right. Next, on our formula, we are going to get the squared of x minus x bar. So to get the squared, you have to multiply lang it by itself. So 0 times 0, 4 by times 4, negative 2 times negative 2, negative 3 times negative 3, 2 times 2, 4 by 4, and so on and so forth. Okay? Next, get the summation. So the summation of x minus x bar squared, pag kinuha natin itong lahat, the answer is 80. Again, the next one is divided to n minus 1 since this is a sample data. So that's 80 over n minus 1, or 80 goes to 10 minus 1. 10 since we have 10 data value. So it's 80 over 9. It's 8.88889. That is our variance. Bakit? Kasi standard deviation is equal to the square root of variance. Habang hindi pa natin siya yung square root, yun yung ating variance. And to get the standard deviation, just square root the solution. So that's 2.981424. That is the standard deviation of ungrouped data. let's have another problem. So, for example, we have here 13, 19, 11, 7, 9, 18, 15, 13, 12, 21, 19, and 11. Again, this one, sige, you have try it to yourself. Check nyo kung kaya nyo kuhanin yung sagot. But the answer for this problem, it's 19.45 or 0.4.41. Now, let's move on with group data. Standard deviation for group data. Imagine that you survey a family survey, tinanong mo yung mga respondents mo, ilan yung family member nyo na nakatira sa loob ng bahay. So, merong dalawa, this is our frequency and this is our quantity. Merong dalawa ang nagsabi 3 sila, may 3 ang nagsabi 5 sila, may 2 ang nagsabi 7, 2 ang nagsabi 8 sila, and may isang nagsabi na 9 sila. So, overall, we have a frequency of total of 10. Puntahan natin yung formula. The formula for standard deviation for group data, it's summation, square root of the summation of frequency multiplied by x minus x bar squared over n for population. But for sample, again, our n we will deduct 1 to our number of data. Since this is just a sample data, kasi hindi natin kinuha lahat ng population, we are going to use n minus 1. Where x is equals to summation of f times x over summation of f. All right, let's start. First, let's get the value of x. The value of x is equals to summation of f times x over summation of f. Doon muna tayo sa f times x. So that is the frequency multiplied by the data. So that's 3 times 2, 5 times 3, 7 times 2, 8 times 2, and 9 times 1. So the total or the summation, sabi kasi summation yung kailangan natin. So that is 6 plus 15 plus 14 plus 16 plus 9 is equals to 16. Okay? How to get the mean? To get the mean, so divide lang daw natin siya sa summation of frequency. Our frequency or the summation of frequency is 10. So to get the mean of the value or for our group data, it's 60 over 10. The answer will be 6. So we now have the x bar or the mean. Next, check our formula. We are going to get again the x minus x bar. Almost same lang siya nung ating group data. So x minus x bar. So that is 3 minus 6, negative 3, 5 minus 6, negative 1, 7 minus 6 is 1, 8 minus 6 is 2, and 9 minus 6 is 3. Okay tayo doon. And next, again, we are going to get the squared of that value. X minus x bar squared. So that is negative 3 times negative 3, 9. Negative 1 times negative 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. And 3 times 3 is 9. Next, summation or multiply f times the value of x minus x bar. So, ibig sabihin, we are going to multiply the x minus x bar squared times the frequency. So, that's 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. And 1 times 9 is 9. And then again, sabi, kailangan natin ng summation. So to get the sum, add lang natin itong lahat, we were able to get the value of 40. So meron na tayong value ng 40. we are just going to divide it to n minus 1 kasi sabi ko nga kanina, this is a sample data. So that's 40 over 10 minus 1. Bakit 10? Kasi meron tayong 10 frequency or data value. So 40 over 9, the answer is 4.44. And that is our variance. To get the standard deviation, square root lang natin yung 4.44. The answer is 2.11. Okay, ganun lang naman kasimple yan. Medyo madali lang siya compare sa previous kasi meron na tayong process na kailangang sundin. Okay? So for your attendance for today, anong gagawin natin? We have here another problem. Find the standard deviation and variance of this group data. Okay? So to record your attendance for today, what you're going to do is write your solution on the piece of paper and then send it to our GC with your name. Again, answer this problem, write it on your paper, took a picture of it, and send to our GC with your name. This will serve as your attendance for today. And again, next week, we will have our quiz related to central tendency and the measures of dispersion, the mean median method for group and ungroup data, the range, IQR, QD, QDC, and the standard deviation and variance. So this will be an open notes exam. So please study hard. If any question, please do PM me or you could ask question before our exam next week. Okay? So that would be all. Please set your attendance for today. Thank you, everyone.